Rated Charles P. Rogers mattress.
Louis Donnelly with a New York 1 Minute. The 3 people killed when a pair of buses collided in Queens have been identified. Sources say a tour bus going more than 50 miles an hour ran a red light and smashed into an MTA bus. President Trump's in town getting ready to deliver a speech to the General Assembly at the United Nations. Today he held meetings with several foreign leaders, including the French president and Israeli prime minister. The Assembly is bringing both added security and traffic to Manhattan's east side this week. Drivers are dealing with plenty of street closures, and there are several security checkpoints in place for pedestrians. Police make a record-setting fentanyl bust in Queens. Investigators say they found enough for about 32 million lethal doses at an apartment in Kew Gardens. And we're keeping an eye on Hurricane Jose. Storm not expected to directly hit our area, but will still feel the effects. Details of our top stories coming up, but first a check of our weather on the ones. Well, Jose will continue to track off the East Coast.
Hello and good evening. I'm Adele Caballero with your New York 1 Rail and Road Report. Let's get things started here with our subways and buses.
We are keeping a close eye on the active tropics as Hurricane Jose gets closer to our area. Meteorologist Eric Adame joins us now with the latest details. Eric?
Hey, Louis. Yeah, the tropics very active. Of course, we're still watching Jose, but also now watching Maria, a major hurricane that will be approaching, that is, Puerto Rico this week. Right now, our weather very quiet, just some clouds working in well in advance of Jose. We will not experience a direct hit from this system, but we will have quite a bit of wind for tomorrow and into the start of our Wednesday, and maybe even some rain. Right now, the center of Jose, a couple of 100 miles off to our southeast, moving up to the north. It is a Category 1 hurricane, but again, the center is going to stay far enough away that will have no direct impacts. There will be some coastal flooding, though, some pretty large swells coming in, especially toward high tide tomorrow morning and also tomorrow night. So we have those coastal flood warnings in effect for the bays and beaches of both Brooklyn and Queens. We also have a flood advisory in effect for Staten Island, and that is for mostly just tomorrow. Here's a look at the forecast track with Jose. Again, we're expecting that to continue to move up to the north, eventually turning off to the northeast. And I think Jose is going to actually sit out here much of the week, well out in the Atlantic, and that may have some implications onto what happens to the next system, Maria. Now, in the short term, Maria as a major hurricane, a Category 5 or maybe 4, will be approaching Puerto Rico. And right now the forecast is for it to become a Category 5 hurricane. So if you know anyone in Puerto Rico, this is going to be major news this week. Should be just off the southeast coast sometime this weekend, so we'll continue to watch that as well. Clouds working in for the overnight, wind picking up. Tomorrow the winds will be 20 to 30 miles per hour, so a windy day in the city with periods of showers, especially afternoon and evening, those showers moving out by Wednesday. So tonight we're down to 67 degrees, maybe a couple of showers after midnight, and then tomorrow it looks like scattered showers kind of on and off through the day, especially afternoon and evening. Bigger story will be the wind tomorrow, especially during the afternoon. Here's our 7-day forecast. So Jose moves on out, and it's summer weather. Fall officially begins on Friday, and it's not going to feel anything like fall, Louis. We got that summer warmth coming right back in.
Okay, thank you so much, Eric. Police are looking